Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, and look what I have today. This is a friend of mine's motorcycle. This is a Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Just a beautiful thing. Look at all that shiny chrome and just lots of little details. I love this big badging on the side. What we're going to do to this thing today, well, let me tell you what the bike is a little bit. It's a 349cc, single overhead cam, 2-valve, air-cooled, oil-cooled engine. Puts out about 20 horsepower, about 20 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 27 Newton meters. Has a 5-speed transmission, an absolutely great 5-speed transmission. And this one comes with a heel shifter factory and forward controls. Jumping over here to the front, he's got a 300 millimeter disc right there with a dual piston bi-brake caliper, ABS brakes of course. That is on 41 millimeter forks. I think there's 5.1 inches of travel there. That's about 130 millimeters. Front tire is a, let me look here, 190/19. Jumping to the back, it's got a 140/70/17 tire. By the way, it's on cast wheels, which means the tires are tubeless. Back here we've got a 270 millimeter disc. Boy, he's really got hidden back there, doesn't he? Got these nice Viking bags. And that's got a single piston bi-brake caliper. Seat height on a hot rod like this is one of their lowest seats for Royal Enfield. 30.1 inches, that's 765 millimeters. Wheelbase, 55.1 inches, that is 1,400 millimeters. Fuel tank, 4 gallons. That's the largest tank of any of the 350s. That's 15 liters. Wet weight, 421 pounds. That is 191 kilograms. Now let's look at what he's added to this hot rod. I don't even know where to start. Well, we've got this gigantic windscreen. It's tinted. He's got this little eyebrow over the headlight. Nifty crash guards right here. These bags, I don't think these came from Baxter. Everything else has come from Baxter Cycle, but I don't think these bags came from Baxter Cycle. There is a mount back here for the bag, this back bag. He's got the touring seat, I think these are called touring seat, and the backrest on this bike. I think the backrest comes standard with this model. Yes, touring seat. I took this for a little drive earlier, and it's a very comfortable seat. We're going to take this thing and go for a little drive. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to put a cat delete pipe on it. And then we are going to take that hot rod for another ride and see how she does. Let's get out there and do it. Wahoo! All right, y'all, let's head over here to Exhaust Pipe Alley. That's what stock sounds like. Pretty pleasant tone. Got to do the standard spin test right here, just for the heck of it. Now let's listen for sound here. Oh yes, pretty good sound for stock motorcycle. You know, there's a big hill on the end of town. We'll go up that hill and see how she does. I got to remember I've got that heel shifter. Those things work great. Hey, I was going to do the spin test here, but we've got all this gravel here. We had a bunch of rain. We'll do it right here in the down. I guess it's the downhill spin test. Hey, look at that thing. Just turns like a dream. By golly, I love these bikes. I think the Super Meteor is the most adult of the 350s that Royal Enfield has. Next time you make your way to the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, make sure you stop here at the Derailed Grill. Get yourself a Wahoo burger. Look at all that street art. Listen to that tone. Well, she doesn't do too bad at all, does she? I love these things. So this has a, oh, look at all that gravel. So this is a 349cc engine. We already talked about that. Puts out about 20 horsepower. I think the cat pipe will help that a little bit. I know I could feel a lot more torque on mine when I did it to my bike. Good old brakes there, very good brakes. 300 millimeter disc on the front. Dual piston bi-brake caliper, by golly. Okay, let's head back. Well, we got to give it some beans, right? We got to give it the juice, don't we? Boy, that windshield does pretty well. That's a GV model, I believe. I think he got that at Baxter's. If you're in the market for a newer used Royal Enfield, need parts, accessories, Singmadigs, doodad, a new Triumph, newer used classic British bike of any type, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle. Right there they are. All right, now I'm going to go put this hot rod on the lift, and I'll show you what we're replacing. Cat delete is in this box here. What we're going to do is we're going to remove this. We're going to leave that hanging if we can. We'll move this guard here. This little cat delete pipe here will come off, unbolt it here, loosen the clamps here and here. We'll pull it off, take a look at it, and we'll show you that pipe and put it in. Wow. All right, I sliced this thing open. Here's what comes in the kit. We've got a couple of clamps. Should be 2 of them, I think. Maybe just 1. These are seals. a couple of these silicone, or I don't know what they are, graphite, something like that, seals, front and back one. And then of course the actual cat delete pipe itself, which is all wrapped up. You know what, I'll show you that when we get to it. Okay, got this shield off here, 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. Got this one off here. Took this bolt out here, which was a real pain. I think they use like a half a gallon of Loctite on it. Loosen this clamp up, loosen this clamp up. Now we just kind of pull it off this way. I'm gonna have to... Okay, I took that bolt out over there. Now we're gonna pull this off. So we pulled the whole thing off. That's the cat delete. Let me pull that off and I'll show it to you. Okay, check it out.
That was the easiest.
Can you see right through there? All those cones are the cat delete, or the pre-cat stuff. And that's what causes the restriction. Okay, so this is the cat pipe, the delete pipe. See how you can see right through it? Absolutely nothing in the way, just absolutely clear. And that will go on like this. So real quick, I forgot to show you this. The pipe will go on like that. We're going to put this on there. This is kind of, it feels like graphite. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of gasket. And then this will slide onto that. And then we have another one right here. It'll go on here, and then, you know, the whole thing will reverse. All right, y'all, I got it all back together. Nice and straight. Check that out. Hope you can see that. The guards are back on. I got it all tightened up. I put them all loose. Got everything back together, tightened everything up. And anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the bike. I've got it in neutral. Listen for leaks. I actually did this earlier before I put the guards back on, but we'll do it again. Okay, my friends, we've got the cat delete pipe on here. Ooh, look at that beautiful Super Meteor. And here we are in Exhaust Pipe Alley. We'll try that again when we get back. Hey, we got traffic coming this time. Yeah, let's outrun them, huh? We got the power. Can you hear the difference? A little bit. It's got the stock pipe on it. With the cat delete pipe, of course, now. I let it run for about 10 minutes or so. Get everything reset. I think I can feel some extra torque there, by golly. Me gusta mucho. I like the sound. Yeah, I think it's a little more, got a little more spunk to it. I can definitely hear the sound difference. And I really believe I can feel the torque difference. You know what, we're going to take this down the highway. Let's see what happens there. Nice friction zone in the clutch there. Beautiful. Let's see, which way should we go? Let's go into the wind. How's that? Pulling real strong. I like it. I like this windshield too. I think that's a GV. There we go. Top gear, 60 miles an hour into the wind. I like it. You know what? I'm going to go take this thing for a little ride. I'll catch up to y'all in a little bit. This is a very good touring bike. He's got the touring seat, the windshield, the crash bars. He does have the heel shifter, but I think that comes stock. Also has the backrest on the back seat. Wonderfully comfortable bike. I think I could ride this. I bet I could ride this across the state of Nebraska and back. This wonderful little town is Elkhorn, Iowa. Danish Windmill Museum. There's the windmill. Let's pull in there and take a look at that real quick. Check that thing out. The sign says, "Welcome Authentic 1848 Danish Windmill." So this was originally built wherever Danish people come from, the land of Danes, in 1848. It sat there forever. In about 1975 it got here, maybe before that. And they put it together, rebuilt the whole thing right there on the spot. And now it's open for tours here in Elkhorn. This is the recreation of an original Viking earth house right here. I think it has a blacksmith shop in it. Looks like it has a live roof on the one part. Very interesting structure. You can stick your head in there. I don't think you can go in, and I think you can stick your head in there and take a look at it. Hey, what do we got here? That's something new. Is that supposed to be a grave of some sort? They also added arrows into the shield right here. Ha ha! The bike was able to keep up or do better than traffic. We even passed a car. I don't think it got below 55 once. It was able to hold better than that the whole time, uphill and even into the wind. So I'd say the pipe is a good add. Now that is one large machine. We are going to take a quick run through Walnut, or Antique City, Iowa. The motorcycle's running great. The pipe helped a lot, a little bit louder, but a lot more power, I'd say, a lot more torque. The thing I'd like to say about the Meteor, the 350 Meteor, is comfort. It's a very comfortable motorcycle. It's got the longest wheelbase. It's got the lowest seat height. I think it's 765 millimeters, 30.1 inches, I think, 0.1 inches. Old Coca-Cola ad over yonder. All these buildings are full of antiques. The bars reach up to you. He's got this wonderful GV screen. I'm sold on that. That's a great one. Analog store. Hey! Look at all this stuff here. Very nice. If you like antiques, get yourself down here, by golly. Anyway, very comfortable motorcycle, good handling. I could ride this. I really believe I could ride, if he'd lent it to me, I probably would do it. Ride this across Nebraska. That, my friends, is the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. The pipe has been I think, a great add. I'm a big proponent of those. I have it on my bike, my 350. I will say that the Meteor 350 is a very comfortable motorcycle that loves the open road. If you want a little touring bike, this is the one to do it. It's got a longer wheelbase, a heel toe shifter, the bars reach up to you, a very good seating position, and forward controls, or what Royal Enfield calls forward controls. This one's been outfitted very well. It's got the touring seats on it, wonderful GV windshield, crash bars, and he's got these bags on the back. I think the bags are Viking bags in the lower part. I'm not sure what the top bag is, and I'm not sure what the rack that's holding the top bag is either. If you want any of that kind of stuff, maybe not the bags, but everything else, you can get bags, but I don't think Baxter Cycle sells Viking bags. But if you need any of that kind of stuff, if you need a newer used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, or bike just like this one, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, jackets, gloves, like these wonderful Royal Enfield gloves that I just love, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. There it is right there. Look for the yellow truck. Those guys can help you out. Make sure you tell them that Fuzzy Biker sent ya. Beautiful day for a ride. You know, let's get this one put away, but let's real quick go through Exhaust Pipe Alley right here. Life is good, my friends. Life is good. Get out and ride. Wahoo! Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yo! Down the road we go. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Turn the radio on. 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 Beautiful day for a motorcycle ride. Ha 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 ha.